If you are forwarding chain messages and you haven't verified, I'm coming for you. Post up because we're about to fight. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for tuning in. Please do subscribe and join the squad. And in today's video, we are going to be doing a get to know me tag. I asked people to answer questions on my Instagram and I'm going to answer them today. Okay, so I have all my questions in here and then I'm going to tick them off as I go. Question 1, what made you start your channel? I'd always wanted to have a channel, to be quite honest, since about like 2015, which was when I started actually actively watching YouTube properly. It looked like fun, and then I also really liked the hair community side of YouTube. I really liked it when people would like bleach their hair and put like green in it and put blue. People would like cut their hair, trim their hair, straighten their hair. It was the most fun thing to watch on YouTube. It still is for me. Like hair YouTube is like my favorite section of YouTube. So I wanted to share stuff about my hair and then hair in general. And it just sounds like fun, guys. Like you sit down, you film, you share it. And because you're you, it's not like you're doing the same thing as somebody else. Like YouTube is like a million different people and a million different characteristics, and then you throw yourself into the mix and then you interact with so many other people who sort of like your vibe. Yeah, it just looks like a lot of fun. I think it's different from Instagram, because like on Instagram you can sort of have similar Instagram aesthetics to people, and if I saw your Instagram you could look like someone else's Instagram, but if I go to your YouTube I know what your personality is, I know what your character is. So that's why I wanted to start YouTube. And then question 2, what is your favorite color? I don't have a favorite color per se. I just gravitate more towards black and white, to be honest. Case in point, I can't do bright colors or patterns. It just they look nice on other people and I love seeing them, but when I actually buy something I end up saying, okay, why did I buy this? I know I'm not going to wear it. I just can't do it. So definitely black and white, and like neutrals and nudes and stuff. Very like subtle colors, I'd say. What are you using for your acne? I've been through a lot with my skin, but in summary, my doctor put me on antibiotics first, and then after that I started using retin A gel, and the active ingredient in that is tretinoin. That really helps sort of keep my acne at bay for the most part. And then to sort of maintain my skin, I have like a whole skincare routine that I won't get into now because it's not long, but it will take a lot of time to describe. But essentially what's in my skincare routine is products with salicylic acid that helps also keep my acne at bay. Hyaluronic acid really helps with hydration. That is like the best thing I've ever purchased in my life. It's hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary. I think other companies make the same serum as well. I just got mine from there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then make sure you have SPF in your skincare routine, because if you have hyperpigmentation and you're trying to fix it, if you don't have SPF and you go into the sun, your dark marks are just going to get darker and you're not doing anything. So make sure whatever it is you're using, whatever moisturizer you have has SPF, or like moisturize and then like put some sunblock on, because it really helps. Dream job, career aspirations, what do you want to do in the next 10 years? Thing is, I've never really properly known what I wanted to do. I'm not one of those people who was like, you know, in 10 years I want to be the CEO of this, I want to do this, I want to do this. I never had like a proper trajectory set. I've always just had a rough idea, so that's what I'm going to tell you guys. Also, if you just have a rough idea and you don't know what you want to do with your life, it's okay. It's fine. Don't let people bully you into having a plan that you don't like or that you don't even agree with, because yeah, Miss Coco V has to real all our lives. So clearly planning doesn't help. I'm kidding. Planning does help. But essentially, my dream job I think would be studying viruses. So I do want to be a virologist, working on like clinical trials and stuff. That sounds really fun. I think that is my area. Also like public health education. I like teaching people about diseases and also just raising awareness, especially now with this pandemic. Guys, the theories and the chain messages, yo, it's a lot. Like, you really see that because you're a scientist, you're like, okay, everyone should know this, but common sense is actually not so common, and a lot of people are spreading around a lot of misconceptions. So I really want to get into that, and you know, make sure people are getting the right information to their WhatsApps. Also, if you are forwarding chain messages and you haven't verified, I'm coming for you. Post up, because we're about to fight. Please don't do that. Like, I know I'm digressing, but it's so reckless. If you don't know where your information is coming from and you can't verify it, then don't forward it. It's simple. I know we all care about our relatives, and you know, you want to do the best thing and make sure everybody knows what's going on, but the worst thing you can do is give someone incorrect information. Like, that's literally the worst thing you can do. So please don't. Thank you. Question 6, what do you do? So I am a lab scientist. I work in a lab that focuses on HIV related clinical trials. So what they do is they will have a lot of patients in the trial, and then they will be giving some patients the trial drug to see how it metabolizes in the system, if the drug is actually going to sort of help reduce viral load and make their condition better. And then obviously you'll have patients on the control drug, which is basically like the normal drug, just to have a comparison to see if this new drug is actually performing better than the standard drug that people are taking. So that's what I do in a nutshell. Question 7, favorite memory in the last 10 years? 10 years ago I was what? 14. I don't know, I have a lot. I think I'd say high school in general was very memorable. Like being in boarding school, I think those were like the best. I can't put my finger on like one specific one because there's so many, but being in boarding school I think was the best memory over the past 10 years. Shout out to everybody who went to boarding school. It was great. If you did go to boarding school, please comment down below like what age you started going, how you found it, etc, etc. I really want to know. Question 8, my go-to protective hairstyle is box braids, all the way, without a doubt. It's like you can go to sleep and wake up and be late for work and go to work with the same pony that you slept in, and no one will know that you didn't actually have time to fix your hair. Not that I'm encouraging that, but box braids are really simple. Also, the lady who does my hair, her name is Romana. She's amazing. She takes like 2 to 3 hours and it's done. So really, 2 to 3 hours for something that's going to last me like 4 to 6 weeks is a bargain, in my opinion. So yeah, box braids definitely. Right now I'm on a break from box braids though, because my hairline is going through it, and also social distancing, so I can't get my hair done. I should have actually bought braids before this shutdown, because now I'm thinking I'm tired of wigs. What am I going to do with my hair? It's about to get interesting. Question 9, how do you think COVID-19 will change you once this is all over? That's a really good question. I think I had this answer and now I forgot, but I definitely how will it change me? I think it'll, after this I'm going to be focusing more on like doing things in the now, like not over planning or saying, oh, I'm going to do this next week, I'm going to do this next month, because there were so many things I was planning on doing during this time that I now can't do because everyone's on lockdown. But if I had just sat down and done it when it needed to be done, I wouldn't be in this position. So definitely not procrastinating as much with like little things and also big things. Like if I want to do something, we're going to sit down, plan, execute, not sit down, plan, sit on the plan for months and then execute like 3 months later. So definitely that. Who is your boyfriend?
Next question. See ya.
What's your type? This is, I think, with regards to guys and men. Okay, we're gonna do 3 things because I don't want to talk forever. What's my type? I would say tall, funny, and then kind. Kindness is very important. Not just being kind to me, but being kind to everyone around him, because you can have some very strange people that will be very nice to you and very malicious and mean and not so great to other people. So if someone's nice to you and not nice to other people, just be careful. I don't think they're nice at all. If anything, they just try to get something from you. That's why they're being nice to you. Yeah, if I see someone moving shady, I'm like, look, if you can do something mean and malicious to someone else, what's stopping you from doing that to me? You know, that's my reasoning. Cats or dogs? I would go with dogs because I think dogs are cuter, but dogs need a lot more attention, and sometimes I just don't have energy to be playing with a puppy. That's why I would prefer cats, because you can just sort of leave a cat to do its own thing and nobody cares. Like, it'll come back when it's hungry or when it needs something from you, but you don't necessarily like have to play with it and train it and do all of that stuff. But I would still say dogs. I think dogs are really cute. Question 14, who's your celebrity crush? I don't think I really have one, but the one I had once upon a time after Black Panther was Chadwick Boseman. Wow, I was in love. Like, I followed him on Instagram. I even tried to find out if he had a girlfriend or not, and then when I found out he had, I was actually quite hacked. Like, hacked as if he knew I existed and I stood a chance. I was hacked. And then as I followed him, I realized I had a crush on Black Panther. I had a crush on T'Challa. I didn't have a crush on Chadwick Boseman. So that's as close as, I don't really have like a celebrity crush, but that's as close as I got to having like a proper crush. And then this is from my friend. Am I still meant to buy you a Jeep? Yes. One of my friends, well, I don't know if it was an agreement or something I just stated that I said must happen, but this friend is supposed to give me a Jeep at some point. And to answer your question, yes, I am waiting. I will send you my specifications when you're ready. Just let me know and then we can sort it out. But yeah, that is the end of our Get to Know Me tag. If you have any other questions, please ask them down below and I will answer them. But thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Tell your aunt, tell your uncle, tell your friends. We're all in lockdown, so you have no reason but to watch YouTube. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video.